today we're going to talk about resource development. What is resource development? Resource development includes all the work that is needed to ensure profit in a legal way through resources. Problems. There are a lot of problems surrounding resource development. Some of the problems are overfishing. The East Coast fishery collapsed in 1992 when at the start of the fishing season no cod appeared. Years of overfishing and mismanagement were the cause. Now, years later, people are still waiting for the cod to return. Climate change. The West Coast fishery also had problems. West Coast salmon prefer water that is below 7 degrees Celsius, but because of global warming, the water is getting warmer, threatening their habitat. Pesticides. Farmers are using pesticides that harm the soil and environment. This results in chemicals going into nearby water sources and also harms the land for future use. Not spending money to replant. Canada needs to deal with competition that has warmer weathers while Canada has a short growing season and is allowed to cut and run. Because of this, money that should be spent on protecting the forest is not there, and our forest stocks are slowly being used up. Abandoned mine waste. Abandoned mines cause mine waste to pollute rivers and lakes and take up the land that could be used for other reasons. Questions we would like to ask an expert. 1. How or what will the Canadian government trade when our own resources become limited? And 2. There are a lot of resources in the colder parts of Canada that are unreachable. How will we get these resources when our current resources are limited? Terms. Some terms that relate to this topic are resource, sustainable, balanced, Canadian government, farming, mining, fishing, forestry, renewable, and non-renewable. Perspective. You may wonder what the Canadian government is doing to help solve these problems. To solve the fishing problem, the Government of Canada worked closely with NAFO, Northwest Atlantic Fisheries Organization, to solve the fishery collapse. They strengthened the monitoring system and surveillance system, and as a result, illegal, uncontrolled, and unreported fishing has decreased, and some fish stocks are showing signs of recovery. To solve the mining problem, the Canadian government now requires mining companies to have a plan of what they will do when the mine is shut down, so it reduces long-term damage and allows the land to be used for other reasons in the future. They are also trying to promote sustainable agriculture. Through the government's perspective, they are doing well to try and solve the problems, and they are getting the help they needed from organizations like NAFO. Solutions. While we can't fix all the problems, we can fix most of them. Here are some solutions to our problem. To help bring our fish stocks back up, we can make sure everyone is following the safe catch limit, a limit on the number of fish caught, put controls on destructive practices like throwing dead fish back if not needed, protect spawning places and nursing places for fish, and monitor to make sure everyone is fishing in their limit. For agriculture, we can promote sustainable agriculture, which is farming using safer products and rules. A general solution to help all our resources would be sustained yield management, which is the use of renewable resources at a rate that allows the resource to renew itself, so using resources carefully so the future generations will have them and only taking what we need. There is an Aboriginal saying that only when the last tree has died and the last river has been poisoned and the last fish has been caught will we realize that we cannot eat money. Remember this, thank you for watching, and we hope you learned a lot.